The three most precious treasures in old age. How many do you have? Susher once said, "Life is like a journey against the current. I too am a traveler." Life is a one-way trip, and we hold a one-way ticket with an unknown destination. You cannot foresee the next stop on the journey, nor can you choose again after passing by. Each person only has one chance to decide their direction. However, in this era, many people are busy chasing fame and fortune, neglecting what is truly precious. What is most important in life is not material wealth, but the intangible treasures. So, as you reach old age, do you possess these three most precious treasures? 1. The most valuable asset is health. I came across a passage online that resonates deeply. Stepping into middle age, to repay the mortgage, I had to work late into the night every day. One day, standing in front of the mirror, I noticed my neck had become stiff and my back had curved. I began to question whether sacrificing my health for money was worth it. One of the most liked comments read, "Any money gained at the expense of health is not worth it in the long run, because health is the most valuable asset in life." Life is short. Whether you are wealthy or poor, you will eventually return to dust. Wealth is undoubtedly important, but without a healthy body, everything is in vain. Jia Pinghua, a renowned figure in Chinese literature, has famously struggled with illness. In his own words, "I suffered from hepatitis in my 30s and remained unwell for nearly 20 years. In his youth, he never imagined the torment that illness could bring. He dared not be too intimate with his family, separating not only his living necessities, but even opening doors with his feet. In the summer, he had to light mosquito coils in his room, fearing that mosquitoes would infect his family with the virus. He was even isolated for a time in a contagious disease hospital, with people keeping their distance from him. After his recovery, he constantly reminded himself, 'I am truly afraid, my body is too weak.' He resolved never to stay up late again, to eat healthily, and to disregard whether his salary was high or not. He focused on keeping his blood pressure and cholesterol in check, prioritizing his health over outstanding performance. When his students were admitted to university, he considered it filial piety. When children prioritize their health, they can then connect with their parents. Good farmland can only provide 3 meals a day, and a grand house offers only a place to sleep. In life, the most important asset is not wealth or intelligence, but rather health. 2. The most precious cultivation is serenity. Schopenhauer said, "Life is a bundle of desires. Unmet desires bring suffering, while satisfaction breeds boredom." Life swings between pain and boredom, and the highest realm of life is to transcend this cycle of pain and boredom to achieve inner peace and calmness, unshaken by external turbulence. Once, there was a Zen master whose garden was filled with various flowers. As autumn arrived, some flowers bloomed while others withered. One disciple preferred the sight of withered flowers, while another praised the beauty of blooming flowers. However, there was a third disciple who appreciated both the withering and blooming equally. The Zen master expressed his admiration for this disciple. Why did the master appreciate the third disciple? If a person only admires the beauty of blooming flowers, they will feel sorrow when the flowers wither. Conversely, if someone finds only the withering flowers interesting, they will resist the beauty of blooming flowers. Both attitudes are one-sided, as the withering of flowers is a natural law, just as blooming represents the beauty of nature. The master believed that true wisdom lies in accepting and appreciating every stage of life, whether blooming or withering. Both are part of life and possess their unique beauty. A calm-minded person will not be overly elated or saddened by temporary success or failure, nor will they lose confidence in the face of temporary adversity. They view everything with detachment, cherishing the present and enjoying every moment of life. Wang Yangming emphasized in his teachings that a peaceful mindset is the foundation of being a person. Only when the heart is free from good and evil can one maintain inner tranquility and peace. Learning to go with the flow and accept is crucial. Some things cannot be changed, so let them be. Life is too short to be angry or troubled over unworthy people or matters. Pursue a simple life and reduce unnecessary desires, so that external gains and losses cannot easily disturb your inner peace. When facing adversity, you must stabilize your emotions and maintain a calm mindset in order to solve problems and strengthen yourself. 3. The most precious support is family ties. There is a story about a group of antelopes that lived carefree in the mountains. One day, humans and hunters arrived in the mountains, intending to capture them for food. The antelopes fled in all directions, ultimately reaching the edge of a cliff. However, the cliff was too wide to cross alone. Faced with a desperate situation, the antelopes devised a way to save their kin. They decided to form pairs, with an older antelope partnering with a younger one. The young antelope would jump first, and in midair, the older antelope would serve as a stepping stone, allowing the young antelope to leap again and successfully cross the cliff. However, the older antelopes sacrificed themselves, all falling into the valley below. Wang Xiaobo once wrote that when he was young, he felt surrounded by people and that everyone else's matters were his own. But as he reached middle age, he realized he had nothing but family. Many things in the world can be acquired through hard work, but familial love is a gift of fate. The true value of family ties lies in the fact that no matter your circumstances, be it poverty or wealth, success or failure, there are always a few people standing steadfastly by your side, thinking of you. I once read a story in a magazine about a mother with a terminal illness who concealed her condition from her pregnant daughter for 3 years until her death. Unbeknownst to her daughter, the daughter gave birth during this time and faced motherhood alone, struggling with her husband's busy work and the baby's frequent illnesses. She exhausted herself and repeatedly sought help from her mother, but the sick mother remained indifferent. As the cancer cells slowly consumed her body, she traveled with her husband and shared various pictures of her enjoyment of life on social media, while her daughter endured hardship alone. This stark contrast bred resentment in the daughter, and over those 3 years, their mother-daughter bond of 30 years nearly froze. Only when the mother was critically ill did the daughter receive an urgent call from her father and rushed home. The mother was already on the brink of death, leaving no chance for a final conscious goodbye. What the mother left behind were dozens of sweaters she had knitted for her granddaughter during her travels, enough for her to wear from childhood into her teens. The father explained that the mother refrained from helping her daughter out of concern that revealing her illness would burden her further. He hoped his daughter could become strong and independent as she faced the inevitable loss. As Mencius said, the greatest filial piety is to honor one's parents. The love of family is the most selfless. They will not belittle or betray you, and they will never leave you. In this world, we encounter all sorts of people, gain love and friendship, but lovers may part ways, and friends may drift apart. People weigh their interests and will leave you behind. In this world, only family can be your unwavering support, expecting nothing in return. In times of difficulty, family helps you. When you stumble, family lifts you. When you face challenges, family supports you. With familial love, you have the most solid foundation in life. Without it, no amount of wealth or high status holds meaning. Conclusion. As we live our lives, what is truly the most precious? In our youth, we often strive for wealth and status, only to find in the end that they are merely fleeting. Those seemingly intangible treasures are what sustain us to the end. The most precious aspects of life have never been material abundance, but rather those that cannot be measured by money. Once these treasures are lost, no amount of regret can restore them. As Schopenhauer once said, wealth is like seawater. The more you drink, the thirstier you become. In life, cherishing those intangible treasures is what we should truly pursue. That wraps up today's sharing. Thank you for watching. I hope today's content resonates with you. For those who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click subscribe so we can accompany you every day. Let's grow together, find happiness together, and grow old together. See you next time.